Mother-in-law buys groceries and comes home. Accidentally bumped into my daughter-in-law. Hugging someone. Looking at the two of them looking panicked. My mother-in-law instantly realized something was wrong. Question your daughter-in-law immediately. What's going on? The daughter-in-law impatiently asked her mother-in-law not to meddle in her own business. Daughter-in-law wants to leave. Stopped by mother-in-law. He pushed his mother-in-law to the ground. Subsequently, the daughter-in-law picked up the vase and threw it at her. He also grabbed my mother-in-law's head. Tell her that she is the mistress of this house. At this time, husband and children return home. The scheming girl who heard the noise. To cover up one's crimes. Don't mess up your hair. Kneel in front of mother-in-law. Pray for mother-in-law to forgive her son. Saw this scene. Indiscriminately. He started angrily blaming his mother. He is even more incomprehensible. At this time, the daughter-in-law also doesn't forget to add fuel and vinegar to the. Charlie angrily spoke for his mother-in-law. It's all my fault. It's all my fault that I just said a few words to the courier. Just because he said a few words to others. Just hit him. I don't. I'm not your son. I originally thought about bringing you to the city. Let you help Meow Meow share the family pressure. Just do some housework. But what have you done? Tell Meow Meow to lie. Do you still regard us as family members? The son doesn't believe what the mother says. He also wants to beat his own mother. At this time, in order to show that she loves and respects the elderly, the scheming girl. Go up and beg your mother-in-law for forgiveness. But secretly he grabbed her mother-in-law's hand and slapped her in the face. Even the grandson and granddaughter sided with the scheming girl. Just like that, he was kicked out of the house by his own son and his family. Woman walking on the street in heavy rain. Who would have expected? Woman turns around and is knocked to the ground by a fast-moving car. The person who got out of the car turned out to be a scheming woman. It turns out it was all a scheming girl. Do it on purpose. Just to block my mother-in-law's mouth. Your son's home will soon be mine. This family is also where my sons and grandsons identify me. Even if you are you, no one will care. Finished. The scheming girl walked away. Thinking of how hard I have worked to take care of this home. Now what happened in exchange is this outcome. Woman dies in tears. Maybe even God can't stand it. So I gave the woman a chance to do it again. Wait until she wakes up again. Found myself lying in the living room. Until the Bianling family comes back. Only then did the woman realize that she had gone back to 3 months ago when the scheming woman instigated the relationship between her and her son. What are you asking for? Have you ever tried to fight Meow Meow last year? I treat these white-eyed wolves like my treasures. In the end, no one showed mercy. Think of the last life. The anger in the woman's heart suddenly burst out. Fan's scheming girl was caught off guard. He admitted that it was his own scheming, and his daughter still blamed her mother without distinguishing right from wrong, just like in the previous life. The scheming girl also pretended to be a good person and came forward to seek peace. He was beaten so hard by a woman again that he fell on his back. This slap is meant to sow discord with you. Table life. What did children talk about in anti-novel? Chin Feng, what are you going to do? Woman picks up family photo. Thrown to the ground and white-eyed wolf. A family is cut off from each other. As a single mother, he working 3 jobs a day. Pulling my son to grow up. In the end, my son became a family. In exchange for treating women like nannies. Fed up. Decided to be myself for the rest of my life. Penniless woman. Walking down the street hungry. Mother. Are you okay? This son is Yang Zi, who was saved by the woman. When she grew up, Yang Zi opened a company. Now worth hundreds of millions. Yang Zi bought a villa for a woman before. Let him move in. But at that time, women could not worry about their own sons. So he refused Yang Zi's kindness. In the last life, it was for those white-eyed wolves. Absorbed Yang Zi's hair. Made Yang Zi sad countless times in this life. I must cherish it. The one who truly loves me. Never repeat the same mistakes again. I'm back. Is the meal ready? Why are there so many at home? Isn't it because someone took care of me? Is your grandma back yet? Who knows what that old woman did? I haven't seen him all day. Jing Jing. How do you talk to Long Lu? It's okay. Your grandma might just go out to relax. Be back soon. Mom. He hit. Why are you still speaking for him? I know what he thinks. Just wanted to pretend to run away from home. Let's beg him to come back. Did he do it? I think Junjun is right. I took this opportunity to light up. Let him change the thing he brought from the countryside. But usually when grandma is at home. This house is quite clean. Isn't it just for cleaning? Spend some money and find a cleaner. That's not as clean as him. But when I usually come home, grandma will prepare meals and put them on the table. Wait for me. Son. What do you want to eat? I'm going to buy it for you. Or mom can give you some takeout. I want to eat fried chicken. Good. Husband. What do you want to eat? Why? You guys eat it. I'm going to work first. Otherwise, we should go find him. He's such a big man. What could happen? It's okay for me to just take care of this adult's business. And why? I'll do it. I'll do it. Why? It's okay. I'll do it. Aunt. Are you Jin Hong's mother? I often hear brother Jin Hong mention you. My name is Li Anran. Just call and Ran. What happened to love? Mom said it. You don't need to worry about family matters, and Ran. I heard you are coming to live at home. Said I wanted to leave a good impression on you. Get up early in the morning and start working. Don't let me interfere yet. He even made the bed for you with his own hands. Are you satisfied with this daughter-in-law? Brother Jianghu. Okay. I won't say any more. Damn you. Let's go in. Why? Good. To your grandma, she is back. Hurry up and let him buy groceries and cook. At such an old age, the sky is shaking day by day. Dad and grandma won't come back. Say what? I'm going to find grandma. Grandma said she won't come back. Not back yet. All right. If you do, just let him outside and suffer more. Enough of this suffering. Naturally, I came back and admitted my mistake. How could you treat him like this? But our family. Meng, don't be angry. Your grandma just acted on impulse. That anger is gone. Just came back. It's really not possible. I came to him and apologized. Invite him back personally. Dad, since Grandma left, what has become of this home? Garbage, no one to eat, no one to cook. Haven't you noticed something is wrong yet? What's wrong? Aren't you just asking him to do housework? He did this voluntarily. No one at home forced him, right? It turns out that this is what you always thought about the water, electricity, and gas bills at home. There are also various chores. Who is doing it? Do you know? Okay. This matter ends here. He is still so caring and refuses to come back. Continue to stay outside. Our family has more important things to do now. Is Specialist Smith of Goldman Sachs International Investment Bank. We will arrive in Jiangcheng soon. He has an investment contract worth tens of billions in his hand. Worth tens of billions. That husband. If you win this contract, we have become very prosperous inside. Of course. Regarding this contract, I'm bound to win. All right. Please help me prepare a gift. Remembered. The more expensive this gift is, the more precious it is. I want to personally give it to my husband at the reception dinner of the division commissioner. Don't worry. I will choose gifts carefully. Good luck getting the contract. Yes. Oh shit. What a good taste. I went with my mom to pick out a gift. Commissioner Smith will definitely like it. The old woman is not here. He is old and ugly. It's still about coming from the countryside. If you leave it to him, I'm not sure what he's going to look like. Sister. How can you say that? Grandmother. I said what's wrong with him? He's not here anyway. Oops. Okay. Stop arguing. The most important thing for our family right now. That's Mr. Smith's business. I have to go back to the company now to see my wife. I'll leave this gift to you. Okay. Husband. Oops. You will definitely be satisfied. It's not the gift that's hard to give, but sincerity. If there is a price, friendship is priceless. Can make Mr. Smith feel our friendship. This is the point. Gold and red. How about eating? Gold and red. It's time to eat. Then I suggest that you just leave the food delivery job to the nanny as Xiaofu came. You don't have to run every day. If you are idle, you will get sick. When I just saw that you said it was for you, he had an idea. Wow. What do you have in mind? Think about it, this big boss is rich and powerful. What haven't you seen from Guizhou? It's better to give him some fresh ones. Never seen before. For example, our Jiangcheng specialty products. Interpretation roulette and the like. That's right. Why didn't I expect that Xiao Lu would follow what my mother said? Go prepare some Jiangcheng specialties. The more novel, the more interesting the better. Mr. Li. Wouldn't this be too risky? Old lady, I offend you from the country. Maybe I don't see foreigners very often. I don't know much about some of their customs and habits. Mr. Smith. He has an extraordinary status. If you piss him off by giving him some cheap gadget, then something big might happen to the company. I've only seen foreigners. Isn't that the one with yellow hair? Do you have white skin with a high nose bridge? When I used to work in a factory, have seen a few. He really likes our gadgets. I buy a lot every time I go back. Mrs. Commissioner Smith is not the same. All right. Xiao Lu will do as my mother says. Mr. Li, please think about it again. No need, don't underestimate me. Mom. Although my mother is from the countryside, he is very smart. There are many great principles worth learning. I can go till today. It's all up to me. Well educated. Many people gave Mr. Smith gifts this time. Instead of hard pressing a bidder, we might as well find another way. Use Chinese traditional culture to win. On the contrary, it will make Mr. Smith feel that you can go ahead. It's Mom. Thank you. You helped me a lot this time, right? I didn't do anything. Just said it. Let's eat first after a few words. Why? Mom is so cold. Let's wait for a while before eating. I also want to ask you to do me a little favor. What do my family want? Unasked for. You say, Mom. I want you to help me knit some special handicrafts. Your craftsmanship is so good. Commissioner Smith will definitely like this if I don't do well in this restaurant business. What should I do if it affects your cooperation? Oops. Mom. If your skills are not good, then no one in the whole Jiangcheng can see it. Mom. Do you still remember the Chinese knot you made for me when I was a kid? Mom. Just help me make a few. It will definitely make Mr. Smith angry. Then I'll help you make a few. Thanks. Mom. Oops. Can't eat anymore. Doesn't this include the situation and what's wrong with you, Yingheng? Jingheng. Why don't you prepare a set of other expensive gifts? I'm worried that Mr. Smith won't like my Chinese knot. How come your cooperation is possible? Etiquette is light but affection is heavy. I'm sure Mr. Smith will like it. Even if he doesn't like me. I will also treasure the Chinese knot you made. That's right. I see. I have something to deal with. You go in first and try my wife. Mr. Smith's order this time is extremely important to us. Or maybe there's nothing wrong with the gift you prepared? Don't worry. My husband heard that Mr. Smith loves Chinese culture. I spent a lot of money to find this ancient painting. Smith will definitely like it. Good. What's wrong? Dragon. He's thinking about your grandma. Husband. How about I go admit my mistake to my mother? After all, he is the elder. You must not have hit me on purpose. That old woman. So to you. You still speak for him. You are right again. Why should you apologize to him? Want to apologize. He should be the one to apologize to you. Grandma, sister. What are you doing to stop me? Didn't you see that old woman secretly followed us here? Go and find his sister. How could you? Oops. Okay. Stop arguing. Since he has followed you here, then let's go over and see what you are doing here. I still want to ask you. You secretly followed us here. What do you want to do? Thinking too much. I am here and have nothing to do with you. Why are you pretending? Aren't you just unable to stay at your adopted son's house any longer? Follow us here specifically. Where can we beg? Let you go back. I can tell clearly. Unless you apologize to my mother. Otherwise you will never think about going back in your life. Sister. Don't talk. I apologize to him. Don't ever think about being in trouble all your life. How long will the quarrel continue? Oops. Mom. I know you said that just to save face. Otherwise, you can follow us first and then come home with us after the party is over. There's no need for this banquet. I came here with Yang Zi. It has nothing to do with you at all. Came with you, Yang Zi. Oops. When will Li Jinhong discuss cooperation with Mr. Smith? There are still many things you don't know. Stop pretending. It's been so long. Your Yang Zi hasn't appeared yet. He didn't come at all. I look at you. Just making excuses. Okay. Now that you have come, you have come. Then just stay here. Don't go around causing trouble for me. But I cooperate and I'm being sentimental. I have nothing to say to you. Wait a minute, what do you want? Did you hit me? Not even willing to take his mistakes seriously. When we are easy to mess with. I hit him. He deserves it. Your mother. I know you don't like me. You hit me and I admit it. But Jingjing is your relative. Granddaughters are part of the same family. How could you talk to her like that? Are you okay? Old woman daddy. Look at this dead old woman. But do you have to stop scolding me? He also beat my wife in front of me in public. What do you want to do? Husband and mother are just impulsive. Don't blame her, please continue to deal with it. The queen is like this. How dare you speak harshly? It seems I have to teach you a lesson today. The queen is like this. How dare you speak harshly? Look down on you. I have to teach you a lesson. No matter what. Grandma is also our relative. How could you hit her? Li Long. Get out of my way. This old lady beat my mother. No one can save her today. What else do you have to say? Come to me and I'll warn you again. Do not apologize. Otherwise, don't blame me for being rude to you. Dad and Grandma. She is your biological mother. How could you treat me like this? She is, husband. I just fell down. Nothing happens. Just stop hitting Mom. Oops. Mom. Are you okay? Fine. Maybe I just fell somewhere. Just take it slow and it'll be fine. Dad. Look at what this old woman did to my mother. Why don't you help Mom put on a show? I'm warning you one last time that you owe a Taoist priest. Damn it, my mother did nothing wrong. What qualifications do you have to ask him to apologize? Gold and red. Are you okay? Fine. Li Jinhong has nothing to do with you. Get out of the way quickly. I will teach you a lesson too and want to teach me a lesson. Do you have that ability? What are you pretending to be? My dad is the big boss and teaches you a lesson for low-class people like you who don't know where they came from. It's not just a matter of words. Why are you scared? If you're scared, get out of my way quickly. Ask him to apologize obediently. Want to teach me a lesson? You don't deserve it. It's because you made such a fuss at Mr. Smith's party. Aren't you afraid of being blamed by Mr. Smith? How dare I do this? Of course I have the confidence. Oh. Right. I heard that your adopted son also wants to win Mr. Smith's order. I can tell you clearly. Mr. Smith's order is mine, you can go now. The outcome has not been decided yet. Don't talk too much. Slapped myself in the face. Hey hey hey. Aha. Well, come on, Mr. Smith. This is the South China Sea jade beads I prepared for you. Please accept it. Mr. Smith. The antique vase I prepared. You must sign the order to me. Everyone. I came to Jiangqing 4 times. I discuss cooperation with everyone with great sincerity. I also hope everyone can show sincerity. We cooperate and achieve win-win results. Mr. Smith heard that you love Chinese culture very much. I can't bear to find a master specifically. It is a map of the country and the country with art. Please accept it. Did you see it? My mother helped my father handle everything. This is a gift prepared by a good woman who really cares about her family. It will definitely be loved by Mr. Smith. It's not like some people who just idle around all day. In addition to beating people, no other skills at all. Mr. Smith. I bought this ancient painting at a huge price from a collector. You must accept it. You guys say go back. Mr. Smith. I spent more than 500,000 yuan on this ancient painting. Would you like to take another look? Who doesn't know that Smith is a famous collector? I can't even stand your bullshit. Just don't talk about Mr. Smith. That's right. Preparing gifts at the scene. Who didn't spend at least several million yuan? Your gadget's costing only $500,000. Stop embarrassing yourself here. Just put it away quickly. Don't waste anyone's time. Actually, I'm really sorry, let's go. Why? You take a countryman over there. What to do? It's not embarrassing. It's Mom. Don't think I care too much. You better not go up there. If you offend Mr. Smith, not only your adopted son, even Libong will be shunned for thousands of years. Take him away quickly. You really cause trouble for me every day. It's impossible to tell you the truth, right? What I prepared is a Chinese knot knitted by my mother. I believe my mother will definitely bring good things to me. I'm warning you. If you mess up, I'm not done with you this time. Mom. Let's go. Not good or bad. Mr. Smith. I heard you came to China. I specially prepared Chinese traditional handicrafts. Chinese knot. I hope he can reunite us safely. Happiness and health. It's just a street full of streets. Is it China? I want to win over County Sheriff Smith just because of this. It's just a dream. Dad said. Sure, he even confiscated the ancient paintings he bought from the master at a huge price. How could a mere China catch his eye? Why? Jing. Don't say that. Although the Chinese knot made by your grandma is not valuable. But at least I got my idea. Mom, it's already this time. Why are you still speaking for him? I want to see how they are embarrassed later. Is this the legendary Chinese world? Thank you. I can ask you this thing like this. Is this the legendary Chinese knot? Thank you. I like your stuff very much. Mr. Smith. I hope your family will be as safe and prosperous as I wish you a Chinese festival. Thanks. I just need this secret bead today. You paid attention. Mr. Smith. I want to correct you a little. This Chinese knot was hand-knitted by my mother bit by bit. It's his old man's sincerity that's right. These people are so good at controlling the organization. Thank you, Mrs. Lee. I will definitely think carefully about our cooperation. How about it? I said. My mother will bring me good luck. Why was it carefully prepared? Old saying. Smith scoffed. A Chinese knot made by Qin Feng. But he regarded him as a treasure. Why should Smith accept something made by that old woman? There must be something wrong with being angry? Does my husband blame me for not preparing the best gift? I've embarrassed you in front of so many people. Wrong. The dead old woman is a country girl. Why is the thing he makes so popular with Smith? He must have used some dirty tricks. You go and settle the score with him. Okay. It's not embarrassing enough. Although Grandma is a country grandma. But it's very impressive that her handicrafts are very good. When she first came to our house, there are handicraft gifts for each of us. It's just that we think it's cheap. Let Grandma throw it away. Shut up. Dad. Why are you still stubborn? We spent everyone's money. Nothing gained. Instead, it was a handicraft gift made by Grandma. Gained Smith's favor. Do you still feel that the fault lies with men? Can. From now on, you will mention that woman's father in front of me. How long will you continue to estimate? When will you discover how good Grandma is? Come closer. Smith. Although he received the gift, have a good impression of them. But that doesn't mean they will definitely be able to win this project. We still have a chance. Li Jinhu. He can't get the fragrance. There must be a chance. My father-in-law's prejudice can really kill someone. No wonder the old woman can't go home. Now he is enjoying the blessings with his adopted son. Maybe they have forgotten us a long time ago. Stand parallel. What do you do? Let's find someone to find someone. This is a private villa. There is no one you are looking for. This big brother. I'm looking for my grandma. Her name is Qin Feng. He and his other son Li Qinghong live here. I have something urgent to do with him. If I can't see him today, I will never leave. Looking for Mr. Li's mother. Just wait and ask Auntie. Matter. I've heard it all. You are so awesome. I actually used a Chinese knot to help the newlyweds win the project. Mom. Thanks to you I was able to win several projects. Thank you. You are simply my lucky star. Thank you, we are all a family. Why? I just did some things that I could do. Good. There are 2 people at Mrs. Li's door. It's said that your grandchildren want to see you, eh? Tell them no. But they said they couldn't see you. Determined not to leave. Keep it secret from Mom. I'll have him driven away right now. Forget it later. I'm going to meet Xiao. Let them go by themselves. This damn old woman actually made us wait for him for so long. Is there any elder like him? Sister. Don't say that. Grandma, she should be out soon. Grandmother. You are finally willing to see us. What are you and me? Grandmother. I listened to you and stopped playing with those gangsters. I don't mix with society anymore. So Grandma, I am studying hard. This is my transcript. No. I want to see. Why? Long Long stays up late every day to study and talk to him until 3 in the morning because of you. Stay up late studying until 3 in the morning because of me. Then I am really lucky. What do you mean? Not interesting. No matter how hard he studies. Has nothing to do with me. This is my home. If you have nothing to do, you can come to me now. Good looking. Long Long studies until 3 o'clock in the morning every day. Just to show you a good score in the exam. How can you say you don't care if you don't care? The judges advised them. He kicked me out. Chopped hands and scolded us. I remember Grandma. I remember that I was ignorant before. I know it's wrong. I shouldn't have disobeyed you. I really know I was wrong. Grandma, please apologize to me hypocritically. How hard are you studying now? Are you good or bad now? It has nothing to do with me at all. I don't care a long time ago. Is there any elder like him? Come out and apologize to you right away. Sister. Let's calm down first. Grandma doesn't have a car. I shouldn't have listened. His words. Don't spend more money here. Sister. How hard are you studying now? Are you good or bad now? Have nothing to do with me. I don't care a long time ago. Grandma, if only I had discovered your devotion to us earlier. Wouldn't you be like this now? Today is too much. In this case, our elders are our enemies. Why has it suddenly changed recently? And he studied so hard for that old woman Qin Feng. Sister and Grandma are not wrong. Learning is your own business. Such a simple truth. I should have figured out what happened a long time ago. What's going on with you recently? I found this in Grandma's room. You'll understand when you see him. Old man. I graduated from college today. He was admitted to a prestigious university in Beijing. Didn't you most wish to have a college student in your family? Relative. Only this time can be regarded as a glorious ancestor. Clean it up quickly. Today we are graduating Jingjing. I must get a photo commemorative award. Go and clean up all the garbage in the factory. Next time. The gate to Sister Qin's venue has been tidied up. Can we start taking pictures? Ah. Are you still taking pictures? You are a country boy. No culture at all. Forget it. Come here quietly. It's starting soon, coming. I also want to co-write with Jingjing and the others. But in the end, I couldn't make it with them. Did I do something wrong? Old man. Don't worry. I live happily in our son's home. You don't have to worry about your shortcomings down there. Three, 2, 1 eggplant. My son and daughter-in-law are very filial. What don't I understand? They will also teach me patiently. You say you. You don't even need a rice cooker. Then what use do I need you for? Don't blame Mom, sir. She didn't mean to. But Mom, you don't know how to use this either. If you had told me earlier. Won't it delay our meal now? What are you doing standing there? Go and cook quickly. Contact my grandson. My granddaughters are all grown up too. Just what I told you, Jing Jing. Don't mention how good I am. He's having his birthday soon. He likes beautiful dresses. I have to save money quickly for your birthday present. Happy Day is the dress I bought for you. What did you buy? The sad old rabbit wants to stay with me. How nice it would be. Grandma has become like this. Is it all because of us? Careless gold needle. I gave you all the necklaces. I helped him look for it for a long time before he found it. Sister understands. How can I find you if it were my necklace? Nothing. Who is that? I just help you find it. I didn't run away. That's nonsense. Full of stinky hair. You helped me find Grandma's necklace. Why don't you say? Why don't you tell me? Boss Jing Jing is just like you. Have migraine pain. I found someone to learn the massage technique again. I gave him a massage when he had a headache. Snort. What are you doing in my room? I see you have a partial head and hair loss. Give you a massage to relax. Do you need to press it? Then are you pressing blindly on me? On Hui's sister. You listen to my explanation. This technique was specially learned from someone. Very effective. Didn't you see that I haven't had migraines in the past 2 days? What are you talking nonsense about? My mother gave me this sweet headache cure with nourishing soup. What does it have to do with you? Thank you for clicking the message. I also made this nourishing soup. It's just what your mother served you. Moreover, this nourishing soup must break the sleeping technique to be effective. How I want to hear your excuses. Get out. Moving house. Then have a good rest. It's not like Grandma never said that. It's just that I never cared. It's not like Grandma never said that. It's just that I never cared. It's never the straw that breaks the camel's back, but a sense of beauty. Sister, I still remember when you just graduated. You have no work experience, but you found a company that pays very well. Is this what happened? I still remember that you were not always curious. How did you get such a good job? I have no idea. Not Mom. Did I find a girl? I always thought it was my mother who was asking for help everywhere. Help me find this and continue on. Look, you don't have your hair. Graduation today. 2 days ago, I said I had found a good request. All the wise people are downstairs. How could I see the truth like this when I came out? What I saw was obviously not like this. What are you here for? What are you doing here? Ching ching. I've had enough here. I came to the interview with my friend. Are you here to make trouble with me? Not a tight roll. No, it's not what you thought. What did you say? I'll report you. I finally got an interview with this company. If you ruined my interview today, I'm not done with you. Why? Quietly. Who was that? Don't know. He must be the cleaner from somewhere? I waited for you downstairs at Jingjing Traditional Chinese Medicines Unit for a long time. Pushed Jingjing to the leadership. I talked to him for several days in a row. The leader finally agreed to give Jingjing an interview opportunity. How so? My life is opportunity. It's all grandma downstairs in the company. I was begged to come here by my boss because of my face. I don't even know. In order to help you get this job opportunity, grandma. How much did she suffer? You don't even know when you see me. How much pain did grandma endure to help you get this job opportunity? That unit leader is really uncomfortable. I talked to him for a long time. He refused to agree. He fainted during the interview today. Take a look at the resume I sent you. He just graduated from college after you. Especially outstanding while in school. Won first prize in many competitions. How many times have I said? You, Sun Yen, do not meet the requirements of our unit. No matter how many resumes I read, I still won't agree. Please, your mother. Think about it again. My granddaughter really wants to join your organization. Just do it. You give him an interview chance. No matter how much you beg me, you won't be able to get up. Are you okay? Thanks. Why? I'm fine. Maybe my granddaughter really has no fate with your company. Lead. Sorry. I've been bothering you these days. This is the first time I've ever seen someone do the most beautiful thing. I'll have someone take charge of him tomorrow. Watch TV. Is what you said true? I can't sleep well at night. Thank you, leader. Then I will lead you and walk slowly. Thank you, Grandma. For my interview qualification. Suffered so much. I don't know anything. Then I went through so much hardship just to qualify for the interview. I don't know anything. Although I fell. Fortunately, the leader finally agreed to Jingjing's interview. We, Jingjing, are still in awe. Didn't meet the interview requirements from the beginning. So when I went to eat, I passed through directly. Happy. I am also happy. He is going to work tomorrow. I'll help him iron his clothes. Sister. I still remember before you went to work for the first time. Because Grandma came across the clothes you wear to work. I scolded him. What are you doing with my clothes? I have to wear something to work tomorrow, so I don't need to get it dirty. Why, Sister Jean? I saw your clothes were wrinkled. So take it and iron it. Do you need it? No matter how dirty my clothes are. It's much cleaner than you. Don't be clean. Know how to cause trouble for me. You're not waiting to go. Sorry. I have no idea. I really don't know. It was obviously my grandma who begged me for my job. But when he was happy that day, I accused him of taking off my clothes. I'm sorry, Grandma.